their will in the paint. Deep one, Suggs, and it goes right on cue. You say they're not great.
Find their rhythm here early.
That was something that you brought up, especially with Jamal Mosley. He felt like that could have been an advantage for their team, just the rhythm versus the potential rust. No rust from Duncan Robinson as he knocks down a Paolo Banchero in that play-in win over Charlotte. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, averages 28 points per game in his playoff career. Suggs is 2 for 2 from the outside. 13th in defensive rating and right in the middle of the pack in pace as well. Early post up, it's Banchero, and it's a deuce.
And I like that. He's being exactly an anchor,
good.
yes. But bringing in those vets to help with this young core, paying off.
Pick and pop, Banchero, no hesitation for 3.
Has to be an MVP consideration.
Oh, Jalen Suggs is everywhere to start this first quarter, and he gets to that loose ball. Numbers the other way. It's Wagner ahead of the pack, and he's got it, plus the foul.
And you see
in the second half of the season, played just 34 games this year. It averaged nearly 21 points when he was out there. Cunningham's got it. It's a 3. Has checked in, second-year man out of Colorado. He'll drive and kick. Suggs will try again. Can't hit that time. Rebound fought forward, taken by Cunningham. Leak out. Suggs couldn't get back, and Thompson's there.
Has bad court balance.
20 games after the All-Star break. Back down on Banchero versus Cunningham. That's 2 #1 overall picks, and Banchero wins the battle. Thompson on the move. Herter sets the feet and throws the 3.
That was a great setup.
Early offense. Cunningham on Black. The cross, the drive, and he got it stripped. Bain the other way. Herter's back defensively. Bain goes right at him for 2. There's early offense on either side. Neither team is
It is so hard to score in the half court against this defense on both ends.
A combined 16 fast break points so far. Dennis Jenkins for 3. Leak out goes to Wagner. He'll slow it down. Jenkins as Bain in and out on the 3. Holland couldn't claim it, but Da Silva does for the 2.
A little miscommunication.
He said, this guy's going to make me reach my potential. He followed him to St. John's, went undrafted, and went from two-way player to 2-year standard contract. As Matase has the follow on the slam. He averaged 19 or more points, 10 or more rebounds, and shoots 60% or better from the floor. Tough one. Off the heel for Bain. Back tap. Holland got there first. Winning with Harris. Harris to the rack. And maybe next week as well, depending on how long this series goes after they went 7 2 years ago in the Orlando and Cleveland series. Wagner can't finish. They will not be speaking all that much outside of the game. The perfect delivery from Jenkins.
Way to clean it up. Way to clean it up.
I appreciate you. I do words for a living. Banchero give it up last second for Jamal Cain.
Banchero's so good. When he gets into the paint, just makes the right read. Beautiful pass.
Duran went right into Carter. Absorbed the contact, and Duran is finally on the board. They learned last year, certainly J.B. Bickerstaff's team learned last year, that one bad possession in the first quarter could ultimately cost you in a series where every possession matters.
And how the referees are officiating the game.
Turnover. Kane threw it right to Green. Thompson. The attack. Over the top. The play in this first half. Magic shooting the ball 43%, and it's Banchero. Money on a triple.
Yeah, money indeed. You know, they played earlier in the week in Philadelphia. He was
Orlando 5 of 19 from 3. Detroit 5 of 15 from the outside. The cross. Banchero lost the basketball. Cunningham, the Euro finish for the lead. Bain evades. Sprays. Wagner. 3-ball.
Once again.
The little details end up adding up. Every possession feels like it holds so much weight in the playoffs. And another great start by Orlando. Banchero, 17 first half points. He's got 8 rebounds, knocking on the door of another playoff double-double. It's Bain on the pull. And he gets the roll on that mid-range jumper.
And smart, they're attacking the court.
Wagner Aggressive. Banchero on the back down. Banchero, dream shape and finish.
Oh, wow.
Banchero dancing. Keeps the eyes up. Oh, he put it in the perfect spot. Right over the top of Duren. And Carter rips down the rim. Timeout, Detroit.
Just a nonchalant over the shoulder, but right now Detroit's going to have to pick some things up on both ends.
Thompson gets the roll. Right over the top. Robinson thought about it. Duren hands it for Cunningham. Downhill Harris. Nearly lost it. Robinson. Automatic.
It's so important.
Cunningham just always feels like he's under control. Gets to his spot. This time it's Harris for three. Picks and a pick swap, along with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Cole Anthony. They're hoping that he could be one of the missing pieces as Duren gets right to work. All that to say, I would love your experience on this as well.
I don't know Olivia Jones.
Well, no, I would definitely love your experience on that. Oh! The turnaround slam! Carter, they got a piece of arm though. And it's Black going coast to coast with a finger roll. Jenkins crowded by De Silva. Bounce it for Cunningham. That's nearly impossible to stop. He beat Batadze to the spot. Trying to get it back for Cunningham, and they do. With 8 on the clock. He'll rip through. Cunningham will dance. Cunningham will fire. And hit. Here in game 1. 23 points for Cunningham, 23 for Banchero. Cade couldn't get that one to go. Leak out by Bain. Looking to beat Jenkins to the spot, and he banks it.
Last night while I was studying in preparation of the game, I couldn't believe that. 10 straight at home. Incredible.
It is hard to fathom. They have not won a playoff game in this building, Little Caesars Arena. As that floater goes. Now they'll reset. Jenkins got to the rim, got it back, hooks it inside. Robinson pump. Robinson 3. 10 to shoot for Suggs. And the early 11 has been quiet since. Until that 3, a silencer from Suggs.
Time again, the Magic find a way to silence this crowd.
He had missed 8 in a row from the outside. Harris the fake and finish.
Nice drive there.
Orlando up to 46% from the floor. Wagner attack mode. Wagner to the rim to bank it home.
And he just, with that size, and he gets to the rim, so hard to defend.
Slowly but surely looking like himself. Delivers again.
Talk about looking like himself. Cunningham.
28, 4, and 4. De Silva, Euro, and he puts it through.
Magic attack.
He's been the Energizer Bunny for them tonight. Cunningham, he is in a zone.
Man, that was a sensation.
Wagner's come alive with 6 quick fourth-quarter points. Up to 14 on the night. Wagner, downhill! Look out! Air Germany is just taking flight. Carter, De Silva makes up for the 3-ball.
And just a great pass. Carter is so good in that short work.
Approaching the midway point of the fourth. Orlando led by as many as 13. Bain, Carter, and the finish.
Bain just turning that corner.
50% from the floor. 5 rebounds and 4 assists as well. Fader, and Bain delivers.
And I'll tell you what, that was great defense there. Isaiah Stewart gets a beautiful contest, but what a shot by Bain.
Cunningham
By Bain.
numbers the other way. Wagner, lob it up. Suggs does the rest. He guides it home.
How about that? The goal.
1:10 to play. Detroit has one final gasp. Across from Cunningham. Gets in the paint and flips it high. Back to shoot. Wagner goes to work. Got it inside for Carter. And Carter banks it home. And a wire-to-wire victory for the